We're in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. Welcome to this NFC matchup. Chicago matches up against Seattle. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get today's game started. Wayne looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. From the 7-yard line. We're ready to go on offense for the first time.
Harris on the return.
Well, John, two very good, very evenly matched teams in this one, and I would suspect a few lead changes today.
When you take a look at both of these teams, one thing jumps out, and that's their ability to play mistake-free football.
The Bears come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Wade is there on the stop at the 30.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Chicago comes out in a 4-3. Deep throw. He made the tackle. Number 29 comes up to makes the play. Brings it in for a big game.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Chicago lines up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Harris is there on the stop at the 27-yard line.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get that defense tired, and on its heels, these games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
Gain of 5 on the play. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
With a counter play, slips the tackle. Number 29 is there for the tackle at the 18-yard line.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here, and he breaks a tackle and keeps moving forward. I tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Gets the call. Irving comes up to make the play at the 14-yard line. Barnes rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Down inside the 15.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
The Bears line up in a 4-3. Tosses it right. Price is there for the tackle. Barnes takes the pitch for a gain of 3. Let's make it 4. Ten yards away from the end zone.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
The Seahawks line up in the bunt formation. This pass is incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Caleb will try to give his team the lead with his field goal attempt. The veteran connecting with a field goal. Decent drive, turning their first possession into 3 points.
And you want to get something on your first possession. They were looking for a touchdown, but the defense kind of tightened up.
Seattle
It's on its way. From the 4-yard line. Chicago trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
No more, fella. They soft, man.
Tosses it out to the right. Stiff arm puts it there. Harris is there on the stop at the 22. Number 48 was able to get a yard or two on the toss. Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Defense, get ready.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Stepping up, under pressure. The big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. Well, he won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Big play now, big play.
Henson, the lone back. McCoy, the man in motion. With the throw. It's going the other way. The 40, the 30, the 20.
Phillips is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible.
After the interception, they'll take over a good scoring position. They kicked the field goal the last time they were in the red zone. Tosses it out to the right. Sharper stops him for negative yardage. They did a good job swarming to the ball and stopping that play.
That's always what you have to do to the run. You have to get penetration. You have to get in their backfield before they can get started. And that's exactly what they did.
The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or two. Hand it off. Vickers is there on the stop. At the 8. Barnes takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Eight is the magic number right now.
On the 8-yard line.
Keep moving.
The Bears come out in a nickel package. Throws one up in the end zone. Incomplete pass. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Not much more than an extra point here. Able to add 3 points to the board with that kick, his second so far.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
This one is handled by Conway. The defensive unit forced an interception the last time they were on the field. Phillips returns to the game after being shaken up earlier.
Keep the throttle down. Let's go.
Number 48 lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Handed off to the back. Number 95 is there for the tackle at the 32.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Hey, let's go, 1, deep. Everything you got. They ain't got nothing.
Number 81, the motion man. They're blitzing. Pressure with the pass. What a catch. The 30. Harris is there on the stop at the 22-yard line. It came with pressure and paid for it.
Yeah, that was a great-looking play. They made the perfect call, and they caught him in the wrong defense at the right time.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Handed it off to the back, but keeps his feet moving. Number 95 comes up to make the play. Number 48 running hard, going right through the arm tackles. It's second down and 1 to go.
14-yard line.
What screen? It's showtime, baby.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
Defense, get ready.
They tried to jump the snap count, and that'll cost them fun. So he's called for encroachment.
Yeah, he jumped early and touched an offensive player, and that forces the officials to blow the whistle.
After the penalty, it's now first and goal.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Watch your man. Danny.
The Seahawks with a four-man front.
Work the swap.
With a counterplay. Martin is there on the stop at the 4-yard line. Number 48 picks up some tough yards there. Four more yards to finish off the drive with a touchdown. Uses the pump, rolls right, floats one into the end zone, nearly intercepted. Oh man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
One person breathing a sigh of relief is the quarterback.
It's third and goal at the 4. Little misdirection. He's brought down behind the line for a short pass. They can't get the first down, but they're in field goal range. He shouldn't have any problems with this attempt. It's good.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they'll think a touchdown for their next one.
Wayne will be kicking off. Should be a return here. From the 7-yard line. Seattle is looking to add to their slim lead as they take over on offense. It's first and 10.
Start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, let's go.
The Bears come out on a nickel package. Thomas is there on the stop. Barnes picks up a couple on the delayed handle. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today.
Second and 8. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Chicago comes out in a dime package. Handed off to the back. Harris comes up to make the play with the 28-yard line. Barnes paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Bears come out on a nickel package. Drops back. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Number 5 is ready to punt this one away. Conway lines up deep for the punt return. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 34-yard line.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Hand it off. Thompson is there for the tackle at the 37.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. With the pass, it's broken up.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Clayton was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Gets rid of it. And he slips out of bounds at the 48. Give him some time to hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Watch screen.
The Seahawks come out with 8 guys in the box.
Defense, get ready.
With a counterplay. Reed comes up to make the play.
On the run.
So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Good football. You gotta have it, D. Watch the play.
Receives the handoff. Butler is there on the stop at the 43-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
So a gain of about 1. To convert on this 3rd down, they have to reach the 38.
Let's go, defense.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front.
Blue down.
They give it to the halfback. Nice play fake. The defense has it. He appeared to be fooled by the zone coverage as the timely interception is made by Martin.
He's going to have to take more of what the defense gives him and not try and shoot for a big play so often.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. The backs are lined up in an eye. A little misdirection. Woodson is there on the stop at the 31. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. So at the end of 1, the score is 6-3. Seahawks. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start with the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 7 coming up here. The Bears line up in a 4-3, looking to run it here. Harris is there for the tackle at the 33-yard line. Riggs will come in to replace his injured teammate on the defensive line. Chicago comes out in their nickel package.
Everything you got.
Pressure coming.
They need some better blocking out of that offensive front. You have to use your hands, get them out in front of you, keep them inside, maintain leverage, and balance it. You need to hold those blocks and slow down the pass rush.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line.
Ball on their own 29.
Start the drive.
So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable. McCoy, the man in motion. Hand it off. Sim is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. It's second down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Deuces.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one.
35-yard line.
On the 10. Danny.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Keeps his feet. Mitchell is there for the tackle at the 41. He broke a tackle in the backfield and got the first down.
Yeah, great play by the defender getting in the backfield, but he didn't wrap him up.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Come on. Let's go, B. Let's go.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Number 95 is there on the stop at the 46. Number 48 runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Second and 4.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
We gonna take it. Hey.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. Clinton comes up to make the play. They get first down yardage on that hookup. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Hey, let's go.
Hand it off to the back. Number 95 is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
So a gain of about 1.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Everything you got.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. You can hear the collision up here.
These plays can end up with lost yards if the defense gets through or around their blocking quickly enough.
Harris returns after spending time on the sideline with an injury. The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Throwing. Almost intercepted. Ball and his hands up.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Number 18 will come in now to punt it away. Harris looks like he's ready for the return. Fair catch called for. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Overswing right.
Chicago goes with a 4-man front.
Let's go. Danny.
With a counter play.
Run.
Number 29 is there on the stop at the 22.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Gain of 2.
Second and 8.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
He hands it off, running with a lot of room in front. Price comes up to make the play at the 40. That was the perfect call against the blitz.
Yeah, and the way to calm down a pass rush always has been to run right at him. That time, they ran right past him.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Keep the throttle down.
Chicago lines up in a 4-3. They'll pass on first down. This one will be spotted at the 50. So that tackle was his third.
I like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react.
Picked up 9 on the play.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Matt using split backs. Closing in with the throw. Picked off. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then wham! He jumped up there and just stole that pass.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 29-yard line.
Defense, get ready.
Here comes the blitz. Under pressure.
He's very good at rushing the passer. He can get off blocks, and he's fast enough to chase guys down after he does.
Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Watch your man.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Mark is there for the tackle at the 31.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking, but blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up. Hey, let's go.
He tucks it away. Nice play fake. Fires this one deep. And he just can't hang on.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's brought up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. And he chooses not to return this one.
At the 24-yard line.
Ball on their own 24.
Start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
No stop that motor. Whip.
The Bears come out in a 4-3. Number 29 is there for the tackle at the 41-yard line. The veteran with a good game.
He's taken his share of licks over the years. That hasn't stopped him from busting off long gainers like that every now and then.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. Nice play fake. Throws it. Drops the interception. Price is there on the coverage.
Jensen, the intended receiver, on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Stay both left. Let us get you.
Chicago comes out with 7 in the secondary.
Here we come.
Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. Number 41 with the coverage.
Jones, the intended receiver, on the play.
So about 3 minutes left.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Watch underneath.
Fakes the throw. Steps up. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Boy, none of the defenders can hang on to it. That's the third drop interception on this drive.
Yeah, they're all over the field, but they can't come up with the catches.
Number 5 comes into the game for the punt. Conway into return. They'll spot this one where it went out. So they have 1st and 10 here. The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Gets the call. Pressure. Gets rid of it. He went up there and he got it. Harris comes up to make the play at the 37.
He's got the kind of ability to turn just about any catch into a big play.
What a great-looking play there, and they get 40 yards. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Under 10. Go make a play.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Butler is there for the tackle at the 27.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Number 48, the lone setback. Throws it. He's pushed out at the 23-yard line.
The screen's a good way for the offense to pick up yardage in little chunks. It's a high percentage pass, and you never know when the back's going to break a long one.
So 2 minutes left before halftime.
What's the hard count?
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. Fakes the handoff. Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted. The play was his intended target. Harris had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Keep the throttle down.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Ward is there on the stop. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
That's right. And when the middle of your offensive line is eaten up like that, you got to try and get to the outside. But they wouldn't let him get away.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Forrest was the intended receiver on that play. Clinton was there on the coverage. Wayne can tie this game up if he can put it through. Leonard kicks it through.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Chicago is lined up with a kickoff. Harris back deep.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 2-yard line. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. Well, the scenario is interesting. They're going to have to decide if they want to try to run their 2-minute offense and risk turning it over deep in their own territory, or just go into the half all tied up.
At the 18-yard line. First and 10.
Barnes, the lone setback. On the call, Thomas gets right in there and brings him down. tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Barnes in the backfield.
Let's go. Here we go. There we go. Let's go now. One of us gonna make a play. Let's scream. Watch your man. Campbell. Keep the throttle down. Let's go.
With a counter play.
Harvey, run! Run!
Wade is there for the tackle at the 24.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
All day, baby. Come on.
Jensen, the man in motion. They're blitzing. Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. Vickers had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Conway back to return. From the 45, keeping him at bay. He's pushed out at the 49-yard line.
The defense doesn't want to play too soft underneath, as this guy might throw to his back out in the flat. If they want to keep this thing going into halftime, they have to be aware of things like that.
First and 10.
The Seahawks with a four-man front. Pressure coming. Going for the deep man. What a catch. Diggs is there on the stop. He gets the first down reception and then some. They're threatening inside the 20.
Let's turn it up, D.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a field goal.
From the start.
Tempo. False start on the offense. Number 20.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
So after the penalty, it's now 1st and 15.
Hey, watch that screen. Yeah, you see that.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Gets rid of it. And he makes the grab. The 10, number 41, is there for the tackle at the 8-yard line. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not doing anything fancy, but good old-fashioned drop back and pass. And it's working.
Hunt spreads them out. Closing in. It's a screen. Thompson comes up to make the play.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Chicago calls a timeout. They have none left. Wayne will try to put them ahead with this field goal. The field goal attempt is good. Chicago now leads for the first time in the game.
This is a team that's very balanced. They don't think too much about the score in the first part of the game. They just keep going out and do their thing.
Squib kick here. So he can't keep the kick in bounds.
Number 11.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
Ball on their own 40. Throwing. Number 29 is there on the stop at the 47-yard line.
One of us will make a play. All day, baby. Come on. Check it. Set up. Here I come. Play 2 quarters. 2 quarters. Here we come.
With the throw, he finds his man. Vickers comes up to make the play at the 38-yard line. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Chicago 9, Seattle 6.
We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Haley is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Conway back to return.
From the 10-yard line. Chicago takes over on offense, looking to extend their lead. John, we talked about this one being a matchup of very evenly matched teams at the outset, and that's exactly how it's turned out.
This one's still anyone's game. They've been matching each other move for move. It looks like this one's going to come down to the team that can take control here early in the second half.
Out of the I formation.
Keep moving. From the start. From the start.
Throwing. Incomplete pass. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there. He didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Watch in.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. And he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack. And that time he just missed taking him down.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Get it up. Here we go.
The Seahawks line up in the quarter defense. They're coming with the blitz. Screen to the receiver. Harris is there for the tackle at the 26-yard line. John, he'll be well short of the first down.
Now here's the thing. The defense had all the guys covered who were beyond the marker. So it was up to the short man to make something happen after the catch, and he just couldn't do it.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 32-yard line.
It's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Chicago goes with a 4-man front. Throws it. Knocked down at the line. So, 2nd down upcoming.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
No stop that low. Hey, let's go.
The Bears come out in a nickel package. Jackson created problems in the backfield on that play. That one started off poorly and only got worse.
That defensive line did a better job than the offensive line, and that's how they were able to get penetration to stop that play in the backfield.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Matt will work out of the shotgun. Dropping back. Throwing.
Right there.
Number 29 makes the stop at the 36-yard line. Lewis doesn't get enough to convert, and that brings up 4th down. Number 5 is ready to punt this one away. Conway sets up to run back the punt. so the punt goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
The Seahawks with a four-man front.
Here we go. Let's run.
On the carry. Sims comes up to make the play. Number 48 appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power. Owen will line up in the backfield due to the injury sustained by his teammate.
Here we go, baby. Watch your eyes.
Only one man back. Late, the motion man.
Stay at home.
A little misdirection. Mitchell is there on the stop at the 39-yard line. A nice run on that play.
When you got a free man coming at you, sometimes the best thing to do is put your shoulders down and take them head on.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Only one man in the backfield. McCoy moves in motion.
All day, baby. Come on.
Hand it off. Number 95 comes up to make the play.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Ball on their own 45. So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable.
Let's go, boys.
To carry it, stiff arm keeps him at bay. Martin is there on the stop at midfield. Owen has gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive. First and 10.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Play football.
The Seahawks come out of the 46. Throwing. And he hits his target. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Be careful. Run back.
They give it to the halfback. They'll spot this one at the 35. It's his third tackle of the contest. Gain of 4. Ball on the 35-yard
Ball
line.
on the 35-yard line.
Watch the play. You can't stand. Everything you got. Let's go.
Hand off to the tailback. Setting up play action. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. It's batted away. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Go make a play.
Out of the I formation.
From the start. Danny.
With the carry. Butler stops him short of the marker.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carry on this one. Look at how he fights off the blockers, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
The kick sails through the uprights. 12 points he's added to their total. His 4th field goal. from the 6. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again. Number 48 returns from being injured.
Screen shoot. Watch screen. Here we go.
Split backs this time. This one is handed off. Vickers is there on the stop at the 32. Picked up about 6 yards that time. It's 2nd down and 4 to go.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Third and 5 coming up.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Chicago goes with a 4-man front. Throwing. And it's complete. They'll spot this one at the 46. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. And it's good for a 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Barnes, the deep man. A little misdirection. The 40, number 30, comes up to make the play at the 39-yard line. Great run there. That'll be a 1st down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Barnes, the deep back. Jensen, the motion man. On the ground. Big pop that time. Short gain, big hit by the defensive end. Second and 8.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
Barnes, the lone back. Gets rid of it. Keeps his feet moving. Irving comes up to make the play at the 29. Monroe broke away momentarily, then got caught before getting the 1st down.
Hey, he had something there, and he knew it. One more move, he's saying. One more move.
On 3rd down, they have to get it to the 29-yard line for a 1st down.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
On the call, great fake with the pass. Number 30 is there for the tackle at the 14. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up 1st downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
8th play of this drive, down inside the 15. The last time they were inside the 20, they came away with 3 points. Throwing. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Seattle.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good, and they're able to get into the end zone, and that gives them the lead now.
That was a great effort by everyone, especially the offensive line. They pulled together to get the ball in the end zone.
Haley looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Nice kick and returnable. From the 7-yard line.
The momentum has been going back and forth so far. This one looks like it's going to be a close game right till the end.
First and 10.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Blue jam, blue jam.
Only one man back. Hunt sends a man in motion. With a counterplay. Reed is there for the tackle at the 24. Number 48 with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Within this direction. Wall stops him.
They might not be busting off big game, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Hands it off. Can't get it from behind. They're going to spot this one at the 39. So he adds another tackle and now has 6. The defender got into the backfield, but he managed to escape and get the first down.
That's what every good back needs, the ability to get past that first tackler, especially if he's in your backfield.
Here we go, baby. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. This one will be spotted at the 40-yard line. He found the ball carrier there again, and that's something we've seen plenty of in this game.
Second and 8. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Here we go. So we gonna take it. Let's go. Let's go.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. They'll spot this one at the 42-yard line, and that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. It's 3rd down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Watch the snap down.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Mark gets the sack. He was relentless out there on that play. Second time he's brought the quarterback down. Number 18 will come in now to punt it away. Harris is back to receive this kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
It's still pretty early, but it's been an even game so far. We'll have to see who can take control on this drive.
It's a 1-point game as we get to the final quarter of play with the score. Seattle 13, Chicago 12. The Seahawks begin the 4th quarter with a narrow lead.
They'll take over at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
Hold the look. It's on. We let the practice win.
The Bears with a 4-man front. Looking for room. Wade is there for the tackle at the 25. Barnes runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. It's 2nd down and 4 to go.
Blue jam, blue jam.
The Bears come out in a 4-3. Hands off to the tailback. It's free. The Bears grab the live ball, so they lose possession after fumbling it away. Ball on the 23-yard line. Hunt with a man in motion. He tucks it away. Reed is there on the stop at the 22. Number 48 battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
Second and 9. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. With the throw, plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Receives the handoff. Great fake. Throwing. He couldn't control it.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering and catching the ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Crucial field goal attempt here to take the lead. And they're now on top after the successful kick. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
On the offense, number 79.
Big-time kick here. This will put them in front. And with that, we have a lead change.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Good distance. This one is handled by Harris.
This is just the kind of situation they were hoping for. Now all they need to do is put together a last-minute drive, and they're going to come away with a win. And now it's up to the defense to shut them down.
Ball on their own 29.
Start the drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
It's showtime, baby. Hey, let's go.
Chicago using 3 linebackers. With a counterplay. Morris comes up to make the play. Takes it up the middle, picks up less than a yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Chicago looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Irving drags the ball carrier down behind the line.
When you run a play to the outside, at least one offensive lineman is pulling and a wide receiver has to block down. On that one, neither one did their job very well.
Ball on their own 27. Barnes, the deep back. Down he goes.
This guy seems to make big plays in every game that I watch him play. They need to do a better job of sliding the protection over to his side.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 34-yard line.
Ball on their own 34.
Start the drive at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, D, let's go.
Looking for room. Wall comes up to make the play at the 39-yard line. Number 48 rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. You like to
Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. Forrest didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Third and maybe 2. Only one man back. Boy, the counter play. Number 95 is there for the tackle at the 49-yard line. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
Number 48, the lone back. Hand it off. Big is there on the stop at the 44-yard line.
This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
Second and 5.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go now. Don't stop that motor.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Walker is there for the tackle at the 37. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Looking to run it here. Harris comes up to make the play at the 26-yard line. They get 2 first downs on 2 running plays.
They're looking to pound it at him right now.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. Hand it off. Mark is there on the stop at the 24-yard line. Owen takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. And this is the 8th play of this drive. The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Back breaking free. Pushes off. Flint is there for the tackle. Owen pushing his way through the would-be tacklers. He picks up solid yardage. They need 10 for a score.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Not today.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
Let's go. Get it going.
They give it to the halfback. Touchdown, Bears.
Holding on the offense. Number 63.
So they call it on the offense, and that's big because they lose the touchdown. It's first and goal at the 20. The defense lines up in the nickel. Forrest, the motion man. Toss play to the right. Breaking free. Hart is there on the stop. Can't get the blocking they need, and now it'll be second down and goal. Yards needed to get into the end zone.
Let's go now.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Looking upfield. Number 95 comes up to make the play. At the 4. Number 48 has had a great game so far, now has over 100 yards rushing. Just 4 yards from the goal line now.
Deuce. Keep the throttle down.
Henson is the deep back. Throws one up in the end zone. Broken up.
This is just a beautiful play to force the incompletion. I mean, he gets up high, and he turns what could be a touchdown into a heck of a defensive play.
The attempt is good. Up by 5 now, following the successful field goal attempt. Wayne in to kick this one off. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 8-yard line.
We've got a good one going here today.
They'll take over at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Bears with a 4-man front. Play action. Throwing. Gets his hand on it. Number 84. There's the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
It's on. Here we go.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs.
Come on. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Watch the snap down.
Long throw. This one falls incomplete. A good pass would have hit him in stride. Instead, a missed opportunity. 2-minute warning coming up.
Defense, get ready.
Mack using split backs.
Okay, let's go. Go with it.
Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. Wade comes up to make the play.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the 1st down.
Let's go now. Don't stop that motor. Here we go.
Hands it off. Thomas hauls him down behind the line. Nowhere to go that time. The defensive line gets very good penetration.
This line's very aggressive up front. They like to stunt and use power moves to get into the backfield. A lot of teams think that the best way to move the ball on the ground against them is to run it right at them. Try and wear them out. Looks like they might be trying to do that same kind of thing.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Chicago lines up in a 4-3. Warren is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line. Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here. With the throw. Incomplete. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
All on us, y'all. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
As expected, they'll go for it here. Dropping back. Throws it. Drops the interception. They go for it and don't make it.
That was a conversion the offense needed. They have to be disappointed, and it's worse because now the other team has the ball.
The Bears will start the drive at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
On the team. Here we come. Get it up. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Yeah, you see that.
Hands it off. strong move. Reed is there for the tackle at the 33-yard line.
Watch this. When you talk about not giving up on a play, having a motor that's always running, this is it right here. He gets a good shot at him and misses. But he comes back, and he still ends up making the tackle.
All day, baby. Come on. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Ain't no thing. So we gonna take it.
With a counter play. Butler is there on the stop at the 28-yard line. About a 5-yard pickup for the first down.
The defense was taken out of their game plan on that play. No one was able to get away from their block until it was too late.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front to carry it. They'll spot this one at the 14, and so that makes tackle number 6. Well, here's a look at his numbers after a nice run, and you can see he's been able to break some tackles.
First and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Play football. All right, now.
Number 48, the deep back. Hand it off. This one will be spotted at the 14-yard line. So he continues to make tackles, and the count is now at 11. It's second down and 10 to go.
Regular. Let's go, let's go. Watch out.
On the call. Wall is there for the tackle at the 12-yard line. Gain of about a yard. A kneel down here should be the last play of the game. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Watch the hard count.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback. Wayne is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. The try is good. Chicago jumps ahead by a touchdown. Squib kick short. From the 9-yard line.
Down by a touchdown, going on offense, time running out. It doesn't get a whole heck of a lot better than this.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package. Looking to run it here. Setting up play action. Throwing with the adjustment. Price is there on the stop at the 30-yard line. And it looks like they're going to go with a no-huddle. They'll pass on first down. Going deep. It's batted away. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Chicago 21, Seattle 13. For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.